like love was a test, and I kept failing. But maybe I wasn't failing. Maybe you just couldn't hold me. I learned your moves like seasons, changing without a warning. One day I'm all you wanted, next day you're somewhere else by morning. You say I'm fine, but your eyes would leave the room before you did. And I'd start solving silence like a puzzle in my ribs. I kept my voice down low like loud love would make you run. Swallow questions at the table, smile like I wasn't numb. And every time you pulled away I reached a little more, trying to be enough for you, like that was what love was for. So I changed my clothes, my plans, my dreams, cut my edges, soften seams. I try to fit inside your hands, but you don't hold what you don't want, no matter how I bend. Was I not enough for you? Not bright enough, not light enough, not easy to go through? Did you need a love that doesn't speak, a heart that doesn't move? Cause I gave you all I had, and it still wasn't enough for you. Yeah, I still wasn't enough for you. You loved me best in fragments, in the moments you felt lonely, when I was just a comfort, not a person trying to hold you. You'd pull me in like midnight, then push me out like day, and I kept calling it complicated while you kept me in that place. I watched you praise my patience like it wasn't slowly killing me, like you're so understanding, man, you don't get to disagree. And when I cried you turned away like tears were something rude. So I learned to grieve in quiet in the spaces next to you. I became a version of me that wouldn't make you mad, a girl who asked for nothing so you wouldn't feel so bad. And I hate how I believe that love is staying small, but love that makes you disappear isn't love at all. Was I not enough for you? Not soft enough, not tough enough, not perfect when you choose? Did you need somebody silent, someone easier to lose? Cause I gave you all I had, and it still wasn't enough for you. Yeah, I still wasn't enough for you. Ooh, not enough. Ooh, I tried so much. Ooh, not enough. But I was too much to lose. I used to think the problem was the way my heart would feel, how I loved you with my whole chest, honest, raw and real. I used to count my flaws like numbers, like they proved you had a point, like your distance was my failure, like your coldness was my choice. But I'm seeing it much clearer in the stillness of goodbye. You didn't want a partner, you just wanted me to try to carry what you dropped, try to fix what you refused, try to be your almost perfect so you wouldn't have to choose. So let me say it plainly, let me say it with my chest. I wasn't not enough, you just couldn't handle real. You wanted love without effort, a heart without a voice. But I'm not here to shrink myself to fit your broken choice. No, I was not enough. I was more than you could hold. I was what you didn't value. I was gold you couldn't mold. And I gave you all I had. Now I'm taking it back too. If I wasn't what you wanted, then you weren't what I needed. I'm done being not enough for you. Some nights I still replay it, every maybe, every soon. Every time I lit myself on fire just to warm up your cold room. I hate the way I waited, like love was something earned, like if I stayed a little longer you would finally learn how to choose me in the daylight, not just miss me in the dark. How to hold me when I'm hurting, not just want me when it's hard. But you don't get to keep the best of me and leave me with the bruise. I won't be your half love, I won't be easy to lose. So if you ever call me later with a trembling I was wrong, I wish you peace, I wish you healing. But I won't return to almost, I won't return to proving I'm enough. Was I not enough for you? No, I was loving human form and you didn't know I'm enough for me. I hope you find what you're looking for, but I hope I never look for it in you again. You promised me forever, and I built a whole life inside that word. Then you walked away like it was nothing. You said I've got you, like a sentence I could trust, like your hands were steady ground, like your love was built for us. I wore your words like armor, like they'd keep me from the cold. And I believed in every future you described with eyes so bold. We made plans on Sunday mornings, half asleep and smiling slow, talking about the kind of love that never lets a person go. But somewhere in the middle, the warmth began to thin, and I started feeling lonely even when you were right there in it. I kept telling myself, hold on, that love just has its days. But your distance turned to habit, and you soon became delays. I watched your attention wander, like my heart was something spare. And the first crack in your promise was the first time you didn't care. Now I'm holding shattered promises, like glass against my skin. I keep picking up the pieces of the life we should have lived. You said you'd never leave me, then you left without a sound. And I'm standing in the ruins of the forever that we planned. Yeah, I'm holding shattered promises, and I'm bleeding where you held my hand. You'd say nothing's wrong, while your eyes look somewhere else, and I'd swallow all my questions just to keep us from ourselves. I learned to read your silence like a language I hated to know, like every pause was warning me you're halfway out the door. We stopped talking about tomorrow, started arguing about tonight, and I became the one who fixes while you turn off all the lights. I tried to make it easy, tried to make you wanna stay, but love should not feel like begging in the quiet where my pride decays. They say people change, but you changed and didn't tell me. So I loved a version of you, but you stopped being already. And I kept chasing what we were, like I could rewind the end. But you can't hold on to someone who's decided to pretend. Now I'm holding shattered promises, like glass against my skin. I keep picking up the pieces of the life we should have lived. You said you'd never leave me, then you left without a sound. And I'm standing in the ruins of the forever that we planned. Yeah, I'm holding shattered promises, and I'm bleeding where you held my hand. Ooh, in my hands. Ooh, I can't stop counting all the pieces of our plans. I used to think forgiveness meant I had to take you back, like my heart was some motel and you could leave and still unpack. I kept the door unlocked for you, kept making room for pain, calling it being loyal while my soul was breaking in the same place. But I'm tired of romanticizing effort that I made alone, tired of calling it love when it only felt like stone. So I'm learning how to hold myself the way I begged you to. I'm learning that my healing is the bravest thing I'll ever do. If love is real, it doesn't disappear when life gets hard. It doesn't weaponize my softness, doesn't treat my heart like cards. So I'm done collecting sorry like they cancel what you did. I won't build my future on a promise you can't live. I was holding shattered promises, but I'm letting them fall down. No more cutting up my fingers, trying to keep you around. You said you'd never leave me, now I'm glad you set me free. 'Cause I found out what forever with you and I. But I remember the lonely, the I'm busy, the not now. The way you made me feel guilty for asking where are you now. So if you ever come back saying I've changed, I was wrong. I wish you were from a distance, but I won't reopen the song. 'Cause love shouldn't come in pieces. Love shouldn't make you bleed. And I'd rather face the silence than lose myself to need. I was holding shattered promises like glass against my skin, but I dropped them in the ocean and I learned to breathe again. You said you'd never leave me, but you didn't. Here's the truth: you didn't break my future. You just broke the chain to you. Yeah, I was holding shattered promises. Now I'm holding on to me, holding on to me, holding on to me. I won't wear your words like armor anymore. I'll build my home. I didn't lose my love for you. I lost my softness, and it took me longer to find that back than it took to lose you. But I'm here now, I'm soft again. I used to flinch at footsteps like the night was gonna change, like love was something fragile that could turn into a blade. I'd read your silence for a reason, for a warning, for a sign. And if you went quiet, I would blame it on my mind. I learned to hold my tears in like they cost too much to spend. Learned to laugh a little louder so nobody asked again. Now I'm fine like armor, kept my heart behind a wall, 'cause it's safer to be numb than to risk another fall. They said move on like it's a switch, but healing is 1,000 little trips back through the places that still sting, till you can breathe through everything. I'm soft again, but not the way I was. Not the girl who begged for love from someone scared of us. I'm soft again, with boundaries in my hands. I can feel it, I can hold it, I can let it go and stand. Yeah, I'm soft again, and that's my second chance. I used to check my phone like prayer, like if I waited you'd return, like you'd suddenly remember all the bridges that you burned. I replayed the last goodbye like I could find a missing line, like closure was a sentence that would give me back my mind. I made excuses for you leaving, called it time and called it stress, but you don't lose the right person by accident, I guess. And I hated how my heart stayed loyal to a ghost, till I realized I was giving my best to someone who wanted less. So I started choosing quiet, started choosing sleep, started choosing me in moments when I'd usually reach. And the emptiness you left me turned into room to breathe. Turns out peace is something I can keep. I'm soft again, but not the way I was. Not the girl who begged for love from someone scared of us. I'm soft again, with boundaries in my hands. I can feel it, I can hold it, I can let it go and stand. Yeah, I'm soft again, and that's my second chance. Some nights I miss the beginning, like a song in summer air. How you held my face and promised you would always meet me there. And I hate how my mind edits out the parts that made me cry, like pain is just a footnote in the story of you and I. But remember the lonely, the late replies are cold. The way you made my softness feel heavy, made my goal feel old. I remember begging quietly, do you still want this? And you said I don't know, like love is something you can miss. So if you ever come back back knocking with apologies too late. I wish you healing truly, but I won't reopen that gate. Cause I'm not building homes and storms, not calling chaos fate. If you want me, show up fully, not when it's easy, not when it's late. I'm soft again, and I'm proud of what it took, turning heartbreak into lessons and the fear into a book. I can close, I'm soft again, and it doesn't mean no fall. It means I learned to love myself, so I don't beg it all. Yeah, I'm soft again, and I'm safer in my heart. I didn't lose my softness forever. I just had to find it in me. I don't miss the fight, I don't miss the nights I cried. I miss the last time I felt safe. I remember your hands were warm, my hands were cold. You pulled me closer like the dark could be controlled. We laughed at nothing, like nothing could go wrong, like love was just a place we'd always belong. And I could breathe around you, didn't watch what I would say, didn't measure every sentence just to make you wanna stay. Back then your eyes were home, and home was where I ran, before your silence learned how to feel like a slammed door in my hands. And I don't know when it changed, I only know it did. Somewhere between I love you and I need space, you disappear. Now I flinch at every pause, like I'm waiting for the fall. And I hate how I still miss the softest part of it all. Take me back to the last time I felt safe, when your voice didn't feel like it could break me, when love was a promise and not a mistake, and I didn't have to beg you to stay. Now I hold my heart like it's glass in the rain, cause you taught me that forever can change in a day. Oh, I don't miss you the same, I miss the last time I felt safe. I remember the first time you didn't text back for a while. I told myself they're busy, tried to force a little smile. Then busy turned to later, then later turned to weeks. And I started learning love can go quiet in the deep. I watched my own reflection get smaller every month, trying to be easy, trying not to be too much. And every time I asked you what was wrong, you'd say I'm fine, but fine was just a door you closed right in front of my mind. So I became a mind reader, a peacekeeper, a clown, anything to hold us up when you were letting us down. And I hate how I normalized living on a wire, calling anxiety love while my chest was on fire. Take me back to the last time I felt safe, when your touch didn't feel like it could fade, when love was a shelter and not a wave, and I didn't have to chase you to stay. Now I hold my heart like it's glass in the rain, cause you taught me that forever can change in a day. Oh, I don't miss you the same, I miss the last time I felt safe. Ooh, the last time, ooh, I felt safe. Ooh, the last time, before love turned into pain. I used to think love meant you stay no matter what, that if I loved you harder you would open up. But love shouldn't feel like I'm walking through a storm, holding my own heartbeat, trying to keep it warm. I'm tired of shrinking down to fit your changing mood, tired of apologizing for needing something true. So I'm learning to be gentle with the parts you made afraid. I'm learning how to hold myself the way I begged you to behave. If love is safety, then love is not control. Love doesn't leave you guessing if you're worthy of it all. And I won't call it missing you, and what I miss is peace. I'm finally seeing clearly what you took from me. I won't go back to the last time I felt safe, 'cause safety shouldn't come with a price I have to pay. I'll build my own shelter, I'll light my own flame, and I won't beg for someone to stay. Now I hold my heart like it's something I can save, not a fragile little thing that you can break. Oh, I don't miss you the same. I found a new way to feel safe. Some nights I still remember you like a lullaby, like the version of you who looked me in the eye and said, I'm here, and meant it, God, I needed that. But the truth is you were leaving long before you ever packed, and I was holding on to moments like they could erase the weeks of cold distance, the tears on my face. So if you ever come back saying I've changed, I was wrong, I'll forgive you in my quiet, but I'll keep moving on. 'Cause my heart deserves a home that doesn't shake, and love should never make me feel afraid. I don't need the last time I felt safe. I'm making it from scratch and it's saving me. I'm learning that my peace is not too late, and I don't have to chase, let it stay. Now I hold my heart like it's gold, not breakable clay, and I'm done letting almost take my days. Oh, I don't miss you the same. I'm the reason I can feel safe. Safe was when I stopped hoping you'd be the one to save me. It's strange how silence can be louder than a goodbye, how a room can keep your shape even when you don't. I still reach for my phone like it's a habit I can't break. Thumb hits your name, then I remember what it takes to not fall back into the same old I miss you light. And I'll trade peace for a hit, or maybe we'll be fine. Your hoodie's on my chair like a ghost with good perfume, and every corner of this place keeps making space for you. The clock keeps dragging seconds like it's punishing my chest, and I'm learning that we tried can still mean we lost our best. I replay every moment like a movie in my head, searching for the sentence where our love turned into dread. And I keep bargaining with heaven like I'm owed another chance. But the truth is you stopped choosing me, and I stopped calling that romance. Now it's the quiet after you, a kind of hush that hurts right through. No fighting, no love you, no late night rescue, just the sound of me becoming someone new. Yeah, it's the quiet after you, and my heart learns what it should do. I don't hate you, I just hate how I was losing me with you. Now it's the quiet after you. I walk past all our places like the landmarks of a war. The cafe where you swore I was the one you never ignore. The streetlight where we kissed like we were too brave to be scared. Now I cross it like a stranger, pretending I don't care. Friends say you look better, but they don't know it's makeup. A careful little armor for the days I can't wake up. I laugh at someone's joke and then I feel it in my throat. How happiness can visit, then disappear like smoke. You, a lesson dressed as forever, a storm I called my weather, and I was holding on to broken like it meant we belong together. Now it's the quiet after you, a kind of hush that hurts right through. No fighting, no I love you, no late night rescue, just the sound of me becoming someone new. Yeah, it's the quiet after you, where my heart learns what it should do. I don't hate you, I just hate how I was losing me with you. Now it's the quiet, it's so quiet, it's so loud. Ooh, I'm still standing in it now. Ooh, the quiet after you. Ooh, the quiet after you. I used to think love meant I had to bend until I broke. Smile through the heavy and pretend that I could float. I wore your doubts like jewelry, let them sink into my skin. Called it being loyal when it was letting you in. But I've been cleaning out the closet of the things I never said, like don't speak to me like that, and I deserve respect. I'm practicing my boundaries like a language I ignored, and I'm finally closing doors that shouldn't be adored. I'm not too much, I'm not too sensitive, I'm not hard to love, I'm not a mess. I was a light in a room that didn't want to change, so you called me the problem, but I'm done taking blame. Now it's the quiet after you, and I can breathe the way I used to. No begging, no confusion, no excuse to stay blues, just the sound of me returning to my truth. Yeah, it's the quiet after you, and it's healing even when it's cruel. I don't hate you, I just love me more than what I lived through. Now it's the quiet after you. Some nights I still miss you like a song I shouldn't play, like my body remembers even when my mind says stay away. And I hate that I can picture you smiling with someone else, but I'm learning I can ache and still choose myself. So if you ever come back with your I changed and I was wrong, I'll be kind, I'll be careful, but I won't forget too long. How I cried in the bathroom, how I shrank to keep you tall, how I carried us alone until I couldn't hold it all. And that's not love, that's survival in a dress. I want real love, the kind that lets me rest. Now it's the quiet after you, and I'm growing in the open too. No lies, no almost, no maybe, no half-truths, just the sound of me becoming someone new. Yeah, it's the quiet after you, and my heart finally follows through. I don't hate you, I just hate how I was losing me with you. Now it's the quiet after you. Now it's the quiet after you. It's quiet, but I'm still here, and for the first time that feels like enough. It's the strangest kind of heartbreak, when the person you miss still exists, but doesn't feel like yours anymore. Two strangers, same memories. I saw you in the grocery aisle, under fluorescent light. You reached for something ordinary, like nothing changed in life. And for a second my body forgot we're not we anymore. My heart ran to the doorway that you don't open like before. You smiled like you used to, then it softened, then it slipped, like your face remembered happiness but didn't know where it lived. I said hey like it was easy, like my throat didn't shake, and you said my name politely, like it wasn't something you helped make. And I walked away pretending I was fine, but my hands were cold and my thoughts were out of line. 'Cause I realized something I can't forget. You were standing right in front of me, and I still missed you. Now we're two strangers, same memories, same songs, same streets, same history. We carry the same story, but we don't share the page. And it hurts to know forever can turn into just a phase. Yeah, we're two strangers, same memories, and I don't know who you are to me. I'd rather you were gone than here and now to reach. Two strangers, same I pass our old cafe, and the chair still faces yours, like the world kept our routine even after you closed the door. There's a joke I still remember that would make you laugh for days, and I almost texted to you. Then I remember how far away you stay. You used to know my silence like you wrote it with your hands. Now my feelings feel like baggage you don't wanna understand, and I hate how my mind edits all the reasons that we broke, like it highlights all the good parts and deletes the parts that choke. They say time will change it, like change is always kind, but time just made you someone else, while I'm still trying to find the girl who felt safe in your arms before your love became a lesson, before you always learned to end. Yeah, we're two strangers, same memories, same songs, same streets, same history. We carry the same story, but we don't share the page, and it hurts to know forever can turn into just a phase. Yeah, we're two strangers, same memories, and I don't know who you are to me. I'd rather you were gone than here and out of reach. Two strangers, same memories, same memories, don't feel the same. Two strangers, calling each other by name. I used to think love meant holding on until it hurt, that if I stayed patient enough, you'd put me first. I called it understanding when I swallowed all my needs, but love that asks for silence isn't love that lets you breathe. So I'm learning how to let go without pretending it was small, learning that a breakup doesn't mean I didn't love at all. I can miss you and still choose me, still close the door with grace. I'm not erasing what we had, I'm just giving it its place. I'm not too much, I'm not too deep, you just couldn't meet me where I lived, and I won't keep calling it destiny if it cost me my peace. I won't keep trading my whole heart for half of what you give. Now we're two strangers, same memories, but I'm not drowning in the history. You can keep your distance, you can keep your pride, I'm keeping the girl you hurt and the strength I found inside. Yeah, we're two strangers, same memories, and I'm finally setting mine free. I don't need you to be sorry for me to heal completely. Two strangers, same memories. Some nights I still replay the beginning like a home, how you held my face and promised I would never be alone. And I hate how my heart can miss you and still know the truth. You loved me when it felt easy, then you left when love got real. I wanted conversation, you wanted quiet, I wanted effort, you wanted time, and maybe we were right for a season, but you were wrong for my life. So if I see you again someday with a smile and someone new, I'll swallow every tremble, I'll let the pain move through. I'll remember what we were, and I'll bless what we became. A chapter I survived, not a home I must remain. 'Cause love should feel like safety, not a question every night. And I'd rather be alone than beg to be held right. Yeah, we're two strangers, same memories, same songs, same streets, same history. We carry the same story, but we don't share the page. And it hurts to know forever can turn into just a phase. Yeah, we're two strangers, same memories, but I'm learning who I am to me. I'd rather lose the version of you than lose the best of me. Two strangers, same memories. It didn't end in one moment, it ended in 100 little ones. We didn't break like lightning, we broke in slow motion. We used to talk till sunrise, now we talk about bills and weather. You look through me at dinner like we're strangers sitting together. I keep waiting for your laughter, but it's quieter each week, like you're saving all your softness for a life that isn't me. Your hand still finds my shoulder, but it doesn't hold on tight. And I feel you letting go of us a little more each night. I tell myself it's normal that love changes with the years, but love shouldn't feel like loneliness with someone standing near. And I remember when your eyes would look for mine. Now they drift like they're already saying goodbye. We don't slam doors, we don't scream, we just fade. And that's the hardest kind of leaving. We broke in slow motion, frame by frame, day by day. Little silences like knives, little laters that became never. Little distances you swore go away. We broke in slow motion, and I stayed through every sign, watching love turn into habit, watching your heart stop matching mine. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we just broke in slow motion. I remember asking, are we okay? And you said, yeah, I'm just tired. But tired turned into months, and I got tired of being lied to. We stopped touching in the doorway, stopped kissing like we meant it. Started sleeping back to back like love is something we invented. I bring up what I'm feeling, you changed the subject fast, like my pain was inconvenient, like my tears were in the past. And I kept shrinking down to keep the peace inside our home. But peace without affection is just quiet with the pulse. So I learned to read the room like it was made of broken glass, walking softer, talking sweeter, hoping we could make it last. But love shouldn't be a performance, shouldn't feel like I must earn a little bit of warmth from you, like I'm waiting for my turn. We broke in slow motion, frame by frame, day by day. Little silences like knives, little laters that became never. Little distances you swore would go away. We broke in slow motion, and I stayed through every sign, watching love turn into habit, watching your heart stop matching mine. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we just broke in slow motion. Ooh, slow motion. Ooh, slipping away. Ooh, slow motion. Ooh, we faded, babe. I kept telling myself hold on, like holding on was brave, like I could love you back to life, like I could make you stay. I made excuses for your absence while you sat right next to me, and I called it being loyal when it was killing parts of me. But I'm done confusing history with something I should keep, done watering a garden that you never wanna feed. So I'm packing up my patience, all the nights I try to mend, and I'm learning that a breakup can be how my life begins. If love is real, it shows up, it doesn't leave you guessing. It doesn't make you beg for basic kindness and attention. So I'm choosing me, not maybe, not the ghost of what we were. I'm choosing something steady, I'm choosing to be sure. We broke in slow motion, but I'm moving out of frame. No more waiting for you someday, no more wearing all the blame. We broke in slow motion and it hurt the most that way, cause I watched you leave in pieces and I loved you anyway. But I won't love you past my limit, I won't bleed to make you stay. We broke in slow motion, now I'm walking away. Some nights I still remember the beginning like a home, how you held my face and told me I would never be alone. And I hate that I still miss you in the softest like my heart doesn't replay all the lonely, all the days. But I remember the apologies that never turned to change. The way my voice got smaller every time you looked away. So if you ever call me later with a trembling I was wrong, I wish you healing truly, but I won't return to broken. Cause love should feel like safety, not a slow and silent end. And I'd rather face the quiet than lose myself again. We broke in slow motion, frame by frame, day by day. And I'm done collecting pieces of a love you wouldn't say. We broke in slow motion, but I'm learning how to breathe. I'm turning pain into power, I'm coming back to me. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we just broke in slow motion. In slow motion, it's gone. I keep thinking love is a door, but some doors don't reopen. Some goodbyes don't echo. This one ends here, we're not coming back. I still know your footsteps by the way the floorboards sigh. Still turn my head too fast when I hear a voice like mine. Your sweater's in the closet like a ghost I can't forgive. And I hate how I protect it like it proves you really lived right here with me. Like we didn't break in pieces, like we didn't learn to lie. Like you didn't stop choosing us and I didn't close my eyes. I keep rehearsing sentences that I will never send, as if the right combination could restart, we'll reach the end. But I'm tired of the maybe, tired of holding on to smoke. I'm tired of romanticizing the moments when you almost show. Cause love that comes in fragments isn't love that's meant to stay. And I'm done begging for a future that you threw away. We're not coming back, not to the nights we couldn't sleep, not to the kisses used as bandages for wounds that ran too deep. We're not coming back, not to the change you never meant, not to the way I lost myself trying to pay your rent with my peace. We're not coming back, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. I remember how you'd hold me like you had nowhere else to be, then turn cold at the smallest thing and act like it was me. I became a careful version, soft voice, smaller needs, walking on your moods like they were shattered, sharp and steep. I'd laugh to keep it light, I'd nod to keep it calm, then cry in the bathroom with my makeup on my palms. And you'd call it overthinking, you'd call it just a phase, while I was carrying the weight of us in every single day. They say love takes work, so I worked until I broke, built a bridge from my patience while you watched and never spoke. And I'm tired of forgiving what you don't even regret, tired of making room for you in places you won't step. But we're not coming back, not to the nights we couldn't sleep, not to the kisses used as bandages for wounds that ran too deep. We're not coming back, not to the change you never meant, not to the way I lost myself trying to pay your rent with my peace. We're not coming back, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. We're not coming back, ooh, no, not this time. Ooh, I'm done running circles, ooh, I'm done calling it mine. I used to think forever was a fight you had to win, that if I loved you harder you would finally let me in. So I made myself convenient, I made myself okay. I swallowed every boundary just to beg you to stay. But love should feel like shelter, not like trial, not like war, not like I'm the only one who's bleeding on the floor. So I'm taking back my power from the nights I lost my name, from the way I called it love when it only felt like pain. And I'm not too much, I'm not too deep, you just couldn't meet me where I speak. You want it easy, want it quiet, wanted love without the cost. But real love doesn't disappear when it gets hard, when it gets honest. So I'm choosing me now, maybe not the ghost of what we were. I'm choosing something steady, I'm choosing to be sure. just to keep you next to me. We're not coming back, not to the version of you I saved. I'm done loving your potential while my real heart caves. I'm free. We're not coming back, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. Some nights I miss the beginning, like a home I can't return. How you looked at me like sunlight, how my chest would finally learn to feel safe, to feel chosen, to feel wanted without fear. But the truth is you were leaving long before you disappeared. And I kept collecting moments like they proved you changed your mind. Like love is just a patience test, like heartbreak takes its time. But I can't keep dying slowly just to keep you close again. But I can't keep losing pieces to prove I'm worth the end. So if you ever come back knocking with apologies too late, with that trembling I was wrong and your hands out at the gate, I'll be kind, I'll be calm, but I won't reopen the past. I forgave you in my quiet, but we're not coming back. 'Cause love should feel like freedom, not a chain I call fate. And I'd rather walk alone than keep begging you to stay. We're not coming back, yeah, to the nights we couldn't sleep, not to the lies we called our story, not to the promises we keep. We're not coming back, 'cause I found myself at last. I'm done reopening a wound just to relive what couldn't last with my peace. With my peace. Oh, oh, night. There's a chair by the window, and I still look at it like love might be sitting there, but it's just where love used to sit. There's a dent in the cushion where you lean and laugh, like the room kept your outline when you packed your half. Your coffee ring still stains the table like a sign, and I trace it with my finger when I'm running out of time. The morning sun still spills in like it doesn't know, like nothing ever happened, like you didn't let me go. And I move through all this quiet like it's heavier than stone, trying not to stare too long at the places that feel borrowed when I'm alone. 'Cause the silence has a shape, it fits you perfectly, and every little corner keeps repeating memories. I tell myself it's over, but my chest still doesn't quit. It still aches in the space where love used to sit. It's where love used to sit, where your name used to live, where I saved you a place even when you stopped giving. It's where love used to sit, and I'm learning to admit I can't keep setting the table for a heart that won't commit. Yeah, it's where love used to sit, and I'm standing in it. I hear your voice in the hallway when the floorboards cry, like the house is telling stories that I'm trying to deny. I fold the blankets like I'm folding up my pride, 'cause I beg for your attention while you slowly change your mind. We used to talk for hours, now I talk to empty air, like maybe if I say it right you'll suddenly be there. But you left in little pieces, now one dramatic door, and I kept calling it a phase while you were ready somewhere more. I learned to read your fine like it meant don't ask again. I learned to swallow questions just to keep you as a friend. And I hate how I got used to needing crumbs to make me fit. I was starving in the space where love used to sit. It's where love used to sit, where your name used to live, where I saved you a place even when you stopped giving. It's where love used to sit, and I'm learning to admit I can't keep setting the table for a heart that won't commit. Yeah, it's where love used to sit. Ooh, and I'm standing in it. Ooh, where love used to sit. Ooh, I still see it. Ooh, where love used to sit. Ooh, but you don't visit. I kept your seat for like a promise I could hold, like loyalty was noble even when it turned me cold. I called it being patient, but it was waiting to be chosen. And my heart got tired of hoping in a house that felt half open. So I'm moving that chair, now letting sunlight hit the floor, making space for my laughter that I didn't have before. I'm learning to be gentle with the girl you made unsure, cause love shouldn't be a bruise I keep touching for a cure. If love is real, it doesn't make you beg to be seen. It doesn't come and go and call that in between. So I'm taking back the piece you made me trade for a hit. I'm done disappearing where love used to sit. It was where love used to sit that taught me what I need. Not a maybe, not a someday, not a half-heart guarantee. It was where love used to sit, but I'm changing how it feels. I'm filling up the silence with the love that's mine to keep. Yeah, it was where love used to sit. Now I'm healing in it. Some nights I still miss you like a song I shouldn't play, like my hands still wanna reach for you the old familiar way. And I hate how I remember only how it felt at first, while I forget the way your absence made my best days hurt. You were a lesson dressed in comfort, you were fire dressed as home. And I stayed cause leaving felt like stepping out alone. But I'd rather face the lonely than return to what you did. I won't make myself smaller just to fit where you don't fit. So if you ever come back knocking saying I've changed, I was wrong, I'll forgive you in my quiet. But I won't rewrite this song, I won't reopen my table, I won't resave your seat. I'll keep my heart for someone who chooses me completely. Now it's where love used to sit, but it won't hurt like it did, cause I stopped setting places for the parts of you that quit. Now it's where love used to sit, and I'm learning to forgive. Not you, myself, for the time I gave, for the way I tried to live. Yeah, it's where love used to sit. Now it's where I learned to live. I move the chair, I open the window, and for the first time the room feels like mine. I keep visiting the ruins, like love is still living there, like heartbreak is a home I'm allowed to miss. Your keys aren't on the counter, but I still hear the sound, like the house remembers everything and won't forget you now. I make coffee for two out of habit, then I stare at the second empty mug, like it's waiting for your care. The air is full of almost, the kind that makes you wake. And I tiptoe through the mornings so I don't disturb the break. I tell myself I'm healing, I tell myself I'm fine, but I keep walking back to you, like wreckage I still call mine. Cause part of me still thinks if I can name it, I can save it. If I can hold the broken pieces, I can somehow rearrange it. But love that leaves you bleeding isn't love that's meant to stay. And I'm tired of building shelters in a storm you walked away from anyway. You're the wreckage I still call mine, a burning ship on the back of my mind. I know it's over, I know it's done, but I keep reaching for what we were, not what you become. You're the wreckage I still call mine, and it hurts like truth in a perfect lie. I don't want you back, I just want the part of me that survived. I scroll through old messages like they're holy lines, like the right right sentence might undo the way you change your mind. You used to say I'm here, like it was carved in stone. Now your silence is a country, and I'm stuck here on my own. I replay the last argument, the way your eyes went cold, how you said you needed space, and I got smaller to be holdable. I turned into forgiveness before you even apologized, and I called that love. But love shouldn't cost your pride. They say let it go, like letting go it's just a door, but I built my whole tomorrow on the future you swore. So now I'm packing up the promises you never meant to keep, trying not to break in public, trying not to lose my sleep. You're the wreckage I still call mine, a burning ship on the back of my mind. I know it's over, I know it's done, but I keep reaching for what we were, not what you become. You're the wreckage I still call mine, and it hurts like truth in a perfect lie. I don't want you back, I just want the part of me that survived. Ooh, wreckage. Ooh, still mine. Ooh, I hate it how I go back in time. I used to think loyalty meant holding on through anything, even when my voice got smaller, even when you clipped my wings. I made excuses for your distance, dressed it up as being grown, but I was eating loneliness at a table set for two alone. I kept my needs in my pocket so you wouldn't feel ashamed. I said it's fine so many times, I almost believed my name. But I'm learning love is not a place you beg to be, and I'm done calling it destiny when it's just chemistry. I'm not too much, I'm not too deep, I'm not a burden you couldn't keep. You wanted comfort, not commitment. You wanted easy, not the truth. And I won't keep breaking myself, trying to fit inside the space you never grew. You were the wreckage I still call mine, but I'm cutting the rope, I'm leaving the tide. I'm not your rescue, I'm not your home. I won't keep holding a love that wants to be gone. Yeah, you were the wreckage I still call mine, but I'm choosing peace over one more try. I don't want you back, I want my future, and it's finally mine. Some nights I miss you like a habit in my bones, like my heart still walks your hallway even when I'm home alone. And I hate how my brain edits out the parts that make me cry, like pain is just a detail in the story of you and I. But I remember the days I begged for basic kindness, the nights you turned away like my feelings were a crisis. I remember how I disappeared to keep you comfortable, how I called it being patient when it was unbearable. So if you ever come back with a soft I change, with your hands full of apologies and your voice in chains, I'll listen for a second, then I'll tell you what is true. You don't get to return to me after what you put me through. Cause love should feel like safety, not a battlefield I survive. And I'd rather be alone than lose myself to stay alive. You were the wreckage I still called mine, a burning ship I kept trying to find. But I'm done diving for diamonds in a sea that wants me drowned, done calling it forever when forever let me down. You were the wreckage I still called mine, now you're just a lesson in the back of my mind. I don't want you back, I want the part of me that survived. And I'm taking it home, and I'm taking it home, I'm taking it home, I'm taking it home. Taking it home. You didn't leave all at once, you left in pieces, and I stayed to whole world was falling. You started coming home a little later than before. Keys a little quieter, eyes glued to the floor. And I pretended not to notice, like denial was a skill. Like if I didn't say it out loud, we might be okay still. I kept in a room for hours, kept your seat beside my own. Kept defending you to people like you never made me feel alone. And when you kissed me, it was sweet, but it was thin. Like your lips were doing something your heart wasn't living in. I kept asking, are we fine? You'd say, yeah, just tired. But tired turned into distance, and distance turned to fire. And I learned the hard way, love can disappear in plain view. Not with a goodbye, but with a slow undo. You left, I stayed, holding on to words you didn't mean to say. I stayed when the room got cold, when your arms fell miles away. You left, I stayed, trying to save us like it was my place. But you can't hold two hearts together when one of them walks away. You left, I stayed. You stopped looking at me like you used to look at home. Started scrolling through your phone like I wasn't in the room. And I started reading silence like it had a hidden code, measuring my breathing so I wouldn't make you explode. I learned to laugh at your jokes even when they cut too deep. Learned to cry in the bathroom so you could sleep in peace. And I hated how I needed you, hated how I tried, like love was something I could earn if I just got it right. They say love takes work, so I worked until I broke. Built a bridge from my patience while you watched and never spoke. And every time you pulled away, I pulled myself apart to make you comfortable with the weight of my heart. You left, I stayed, holding on to words you didn't mean to say. I stayed when the room got cold, when your arms fell miles away. You left, I stayed, trying to save us like it was my place. But you can't hold two hearts together when one of them walks away. You left, I stayed. I stayed. I waited while you slipped away. I used to think staying meant I loved you more than most, but staying just meant I was afraid of being alone. Afraid that if I left you I would lose the life I knew. Afraid that all my forever was only true for you. So I kept lowering my needs like a volume in a song. Called it being understanding while my spirit got warm. But love shouldn't feel like begging for basic respect. And I'm tired of forgiving things you don't even regret. I'm not too much, I'm not too deep, I'm not the reason you couldn't keep a promise you made when it was easy to be kind. And I won't hold the guilt for the way you changed your mind. So I'm choosing my peace, even if it aches. I'm not staying in a love that only knows how to take. You left, I stayed, but I'm done living in yesterday. No more saving your silence, no more wearing all the blame. You left, I stayed, and it taught me what I won't chase. I won't keep holding two hearts together when one of them walks away. You left, I stayed, now I'm walking away, yeah, backing away, yeah, backing away. Some nights I still miss you like a habit in my bones. Like my heart still walks your hallway even when I'm home alone. And I hate how I remember only how it felt at first, when you looked at me like I was everything you ever searched. But I remember the lonely day I'm fine you use has changed. The way you turn it on me when I asked you to explain. So if you ever come back with apologies too late, I'll hear you, I'll forgive you, but I won't reopen that gate. 'Cause love should feel like safety, not a test I fail at night. And I'd rather sleep alone than beg to be held right. You left, I stayed, until staying started breaking me that way. Now I'm choosing my tomorrow, I'm choosing my own name. inside the pain, and I won't hold two hearts together when one of them walks away. When one of them walks away. You left, I stayed. Now I'm finally walking away. Walking away. Walking away. Walking away. You left, but I'm still here. And this time I'm staying for me. I don't miss you like I used to. It's not a wave anymore. It's a lump in my throat that spells your name. I bite my tongue when friends ask how you've been, like your story is a glass and I'm scared to drink it in. I practice smiling in the mirror so I look okay, but my eyes keep giving away what my mouth won't say. There's a song you love that still plays in every store, and my heart forgets the exit when the chorus hits the floor. I tell myself move on, like it's something I can choose, but I still feel you in the places that I never meant to lose. 'Cause every time I try to talk about it, I freeze, like I'm choking on the truth and it won't let me breathe. I swallow all the whys and all the please don't go, and it turns into a silence that nobody knows. It's your name in my throat, like a word I can't let go. I don't say it out loud, but it burns when I'm alone. It's your name in my throat, and it hurts like I still hope, even after the breakup, even after you chose to leave me. It's your name in my throat. I scroll past your shadow in a stranger's smiling face, and my chest is that old thing, like it's running in place. I hate that my body still remembers your touch, like a bruise I keep pressing just a little too much. I packed up our photos, but I couldn't pack the nights. They are you home safe, text the way you held me tight, and I replay the ending like it changes if I try, like I'm rewinding a goodbye. They say you'll be fine, like fine is where I live, but fine is just a mask for all the love I didn't give to myself, to my own heart, to the girl I left behind, trying to be what you wanted at the cost of my mind. It's your name in my throat, like a word I can't let go. I don't say it out loud, but it burns when I'm alone. It's your name in my throat, and it hurts like I still hope, even after the breakup, even after you chose to leave me. It's your name in my throat. Ooh, I don't say it, ooh, but I taste it, ooh, like smoke. Your name in my throat. You loved me best when I was easy to hold, when I laughed at your distance and I didn't ask for more. But love shouldn't feel like walking on a wire, like one wrong sentence sets the whole thing on fire. I kept lowering my needs till I couldn't feel a thing, called it being mature, but I was just surrendering, and you kept taking space like it was yours by right, while I shrank in the doorway trying not to start a fight. So if I sound bitter, it's 'cause I'm finally awake. I mistook your half-love for a promise I could make, and I'm tired of forgiving what kept hurting me. I'm tired of calling chaos something meant for me. It was your name in my throat, like a chain around my soul. I kept saying I'm okay while I cracked under the load. Yeah, it was your name in my throat, and it taught me what I won't hold. Any love that makes me smaller, any sorry getting old. I'm healing with your name leaving my throat. Some nights I miss you like a habit I can't break, like my hands still reach for you before I'm fully awake. And I hate that I can picture you moving on so fast while I'm here learning how to live without the past. But I'd rather feel the pain than go back to feeling less. I'd rather be alone than be your almost your I guess. So I write what I couldn't say when you watched me fall apart. You didn't break my future, you just broke my open heart. And I'm not hard to love, I was hard to replace. I was warmth, I was loyal, I was trying to stay safe. If I loved you that deeply, I can love me like that too. So I'm learning to be gentle, learning to choose. Now it's your name in my throat, but it's fading as I grow. I can say it without shaking, I can breathe and let it go. Now it's your name in my throat, and it's leaving sweet and slow. I'm not asking for you back, I'm just learning to be whole. So goodbye to your name in my throat. One day I'll speak your name, and in hope to do